firm. No matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning, Unity Renaissance. Love is alive. Let's hear it.
Rise up this morning. Rise up and say, love is alive in my heart, in my life today. I can feel it, spirits in this place. I can see it shining on each face. Rise up this morning. Rise up and say, love is alive in our hearts, in our lives today. Here for each other, the way it's meant to be. Sisters and brothers, one great family. Rise up this morning. Rise up and say, love is alive everywhere in the world today.
Let's hear those hands, everybody.
Rise up this morning. Rise up and say, love is alive in my heart, in my life, everywhere in the world, every face in this place. Love is alive.
Well, good morning, Unity Renaissance.
Hello, Ann DeMichael.
What a wonderful song we are about to hear. I'd like to welcome each of you here this morning. So glad that you're able to join us online. live streaming. Wow, what a wonderful opportunity we have to come together. And it is a pleasure to be with you. Again, my name is Ann DeMichael, and if you are visiting with us for the very first time today, or you have visited us many times, know that our hearts are open to receive you. And we're glad that you decided to be with us this morning. You are so in the right place at the right time. So Reverend Paula is on vacation for the next few weeks. She's going to be visiting with her daughter Emily, and we couldn't be happier for her because Emily is preparing to have her first baby, and Paula is celebrating her second grandchild. So know that we are sending so much love to both of you and to your family. You are in our hearts. And so today we have such a wonderful opportunity to hear our very own Reverend Margaret Jenkins give the message today. And what a wonderful opportunity on Mother's Day also. So we look forward to that. You know, Margaret has been a member of Unity Renaissance for many years, and she is involved in so many activities. She is the treasurer, co-treasurer on our board of trustees. Wow, that's quite a role. She also is involved in the Unity Sisterhood, has been almost since the very beginning. And also, she is passionate about our children. So we so welcome you today, Reverend Margaret. And so it is this time that we want to share our vision and mission, and I believe this is what makes Unity Renaissance such a spiritual, dynamic community. Because not only do we recite this every week, but we so believe it. So join us, please, together as we recite our vision. A spiritually awakened world, living in peace, love, and joy. And let us recite our mission together. Together, we transform lives that transform the world. And now let us join together in prayer. So I just invite you, where you are today, to just sit, relax, allow your feet to be firmly planted on the ground. Take a deep breath, and let your heart space just continue to open. For we are celebrating today not only Mother's Day, but motherly love. And we celebrate all of those people who have expressed this in one way or another, motherly love. And we know as we celebrate this, we know there is one life, and that life is God life. That life is joy, it's compassion, it's power, it's strength. Think of a God quality that you express. Take that God quality today and let it be who you are. And as you do that, you allow others to express their God-given qualities. That is how we transform the world, by transforming ourselves and letting that be an expression of who we are. I am grateful for this understanding. And I say, and so it is. Amen.
I do want to say, Robert Kaufman, very excited for you. He's getting out of the hospital tomorrow, guys. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. The heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Ave Maria,
as I begin the daily word, I want to take a moment to actually thank this incredibly awesome music team. I don't know if you were available for the Friday night concert, but let me tell you, it was out of sight, and I just want to take a moment to appreciate that with each of you. Yes. Come on now, give them some love. So the word for today is Mother's Blessing. Please join me for the affirmation. Together. I honor all mothers and am grateful for their love. And now the reading. I bless my mother and am grateful for her for the gift of nurturing love. Whether my mother is still with me or has passed on, her love still lives in my heart, and her wisdom continues to inspire me. I am grateful for the many ways my mother has blessed me. I also feel deep appreciation and tender affection for all those who have blessed me with the selfless gift of motherly love. I would not be who I am without them. Through the living example of the mothers in my life, I pass along all the blessings of a mother's care and devotion as I embrace opportunities to share an affirming thought, an encouraging word, a smile, or a simple act of kindness. I honor my mothers and all mothers as I share the love of God that never fails. Our scripture verse is inspired from Proverbs chapter 1, verse 26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is upon her tongue. If you would like prayer support for a need or a celebration, you may call Silent Unity's 24/7 prayer ministry. And I must say, it is absolutely wonderful. If you haven't tried it, please do. And you can call them any time of day or night. The number is 1-800-NOW-PRAY, or if you would prefer the numbers, it is 1-800-669-7729. You may also fill out a prayer request online, and we will respond to that by giving you a call if that is your desire, or you may leave a message on our phone here at the church. And now, please join us for the Lord's Psalm.
Holy Creator, we praise your name. Your will in heaven and earth the same. Supply our needs, Lord, from day to day. Let your forgiveness light our way. Lead us away from temptation's hold. Deliver us, Lord, into your fold. For all the kingdom, power, and praise, with you began and with you stays. Holy Creator,
Our Father, who art in heaven,
we praise your name.
hallowed be thy name.
Your will
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
supply
Give us this day our daily bread,
from day to
and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the praise, now and forever. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who'd fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in love.
And the crowd went wild.
Thank you. That was phenomenal. What a great way to start the service. Wow. First, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers, to all of the women out there. And thank you again for joining us on this very special day. It's really interesting how things just come together. I was listening at the remarks that Ann made earlier, and she had no idea what I was going to be talking about, but it tied in, her comments tied in with my beginning. Because when I looked up the definition of mother, I mean, we all have our own opinions, but I said, let me just see what the dictionary says. And it says women having or regarded as having the status, the function, or authority of a female parent. Maternal affection, someone that gives rise to or exercises protecting care over someone. Like, wow, that covers a broad category when you really look at it. So what I would like to say is to all women today, that you are a gift. I want you to know how powerful you are and how much love and respect you deserve. Because anything that comes to a life has to come through you. The divine chose you to bring forth new life into the world. Your energy, your spirit is what brings new life into this world. So never forget how powerful you are. And you are the gift. When you decided to give birth, there was an imaginary crown placed on your head. And you're to wear that crown with pride. Sometimes it might slide to the right, slide to the left, slide a little forward, depending on what's going on in your life. But regardless, we can remember that we're royalty. So what we do is take our crown, straighten it up, square our shoulders back, and say, whatever comes my way, I can handle this because I am royalty. Remember, you are the gift, ladies. And we celebrate you today for all the energy, effort, time, money that you put into being the very best mother that you can be. Miguel Ruiz says in his book, The Four Agreements, to always do your best. We apologize for the inconvenience. Miguel Ruiz says in his book, The Four Agreements, to always do your best. And always doing your best will leave you not having to live with regret. He says your best is going to change from time to time. For an example, if you've had a rough day at work, your back's hurting, your feet hurting, and you come home, your best is going to look different than if you've had a great day at work. Everything went smooth, you come home to a nice prepared dinner, and all you have to do is sit down, relax, and enjoy the rest of your evening. But by doing your best, regardless of what the circumstances are, you won't have regret. Today, we also want to celebrate single moms. We all know how challenging it can be if there are two parents in the household, but a single parent, regardless of what the circumstances are that created you raising your children alone. You're doing an awesome job, and we want to celebrate you today. We want to salute you today for the job that you're doing of raising your children alone. Another celebration we want to extend today is to all those beautiful souls who have adopted children that they did not give birth to. All those women who have taken other people's kids under their wings and nurtured them and loved them and sowed into their lives to the best of their ability. And we have excellent examples of this, especially right here at Unity Renaissance. And one of those people I would just like to recognize today is Miss Linda Tucci. She goes above and beyond when it comes to showing love and commitment to our children. In our classes here, at least 3 Sundays a month, she's here loving on them and being proud of them and cheering them on. Not just here at church, but whenever she hears that they do something well, she'll give them a call or write them a note to let them know how proud she is. Another example we have here is Miss Valerie Winters. She is doing a phenomenal job of sowing into a little soul here. And just, we are watching him grow and blossom. And every time he gets on the stage or speaks, our hearts are just filled with love and admiration because people are taking the time to sow into our children, even when you didn't give birth to them. This is so awesome today. And I think when I look in my dictionary and I see the word godmother, I see Linda Tucci and Valerie Winters show up. And I'm sure that there are many others out there who are doing the same thing. I may not know your names, but what I would like to say is we salute you today. We honor you today for sowing into the life of children. And remember, you too are the gift. I'd also like to acknowledge Miss Lisa Carter and Miss B. Clendenden. They oversee the spiritual education of our children here at Unity Renaissance, and they do a phenomenal job of doing the programs. They spend endless hours here and at home preparing programs to try to keep our kids connected and spiritually grounded. So I really have to acknowledge the hard work that they are doing. And it really makes me grateful to be a part of Unity Renaissance. And whenever I see the children, especially any of them that I've helped to teach, and I teach kindergarten class, as I see them grow and develop, anything they do, my chest is stuck out. I'm so proud of them when they get up here and express themselves every Sunday when Reverend Paula says, and what would you like to share? I'm just beaming back there because it's like they're mine. And actually they are, because we're all family. That's what Unity Renaissance is, one big family. And I'd also like to celebrate and salute the women who chose not to have children, who consciously made a decision, this is not for me. I admire your courage and your confidence to stand your own ground, to be true to who you are. And we honor and celebrate your decision today. And we also salute you. And last but not least, we realize that there are lots of people out here who didn't have loving mothers or kind grandmothers. And they're still carrying scars from their childhood that they have not had the opportunity or have not taken care of. And what I'd like to lovingly suggest is please seek therapy. Please get some help to help you move through the childhood pain that you've experienced, because until you heal it, it stays with you for the rest of your life. And as my buddy Les Brown would say, until you handle it with grace, it'll stay in your face. So let's take care of whatever it is that's blocking us from living our best lives and doing our best right now. Being with women and in women groups over the years, oftentimes when we get together, especially those that are mothers, you hear them talking about, man, I wish I had known that a long time ago. I wish somebody had told me that years ago. Man, I wish they had had other tools or information that they feel could have made them a better parent in the past. So a few of the things I'd like to share with you of I wish I had known earlier in life. One of them is set the intention to be a good role model for your children. Oftentimes you don't think about that. It's like, I got to cook, clean, get lunches, get them off to school and do this and that. And then you have some old school parents that would say, don't do as I do, do as I say. That doesn't fly today. Well, actually, it didn't fly then. But people used to say, don't do as I do as I say. We need to set the example for them of how they want to live their best lives. and be healthy. Another thing you would hear them say, I wish I had known the importance of setting boundaries and discipline. You know, you find some parents that say, my parents were so strict, when I have my kids, I'm going to let them do whatever they want to do. And they actually do that. And the sad thing is, at that time, they don't realize that they're setting their child up to have a troublesome future by not setting boundaries. Kids need discipline. And when we don't have it, when we don't set boundaries, I'll give you an example. I was working with a lady who lived in Florida, and she has 2 sons. And she will brag and tell you, I've never said no to my sons. Anything they need, I'm there for them. I'm a single parent. I have to do. And when we used to talk with her, we'd say, yeah, but you still need to, set some boundaries. Well, needless to say, both of her sons have been in and out of jail. One of them was in jail in Pennsylvania. She lives in Florida. She goes up to Pennsylvania to help him out. Mom, save my apartment until I get out. Well, it's just a couple of months. Okay, I'll help him. And then I need a truck. There's a truck for $2,000. The mom says, I don't have $2,000. She said, all I have is my rent money. He said, I promise you, Mom, I promise you, I'm going to give it back. Long story short, the young man gets out of jail. The mom calls to ask for the money. And what does the son do? He blocks her from calling him. She writes him a letter. He doesn't answer. So she gets on Facebook. You know, Facebook is the place a lot of people go to unload their, I'll say, garbage. And she talks about her son like a dog. Everything she's done for him, using profanity, calling him all sorts of bad words. So I hit her up. I said, give me a call, please. And when she called, I said, you might want to rethink this, never saying no to my children, my sons. And then we got into an in-depth conversation. And before it was over, she agreed that had she said no earlier in life, they may not be at the stage that they are today. So boundaries, discipline is necessary for children to thrive. Also, you hear people say, man, I wish I would have known how important it is too. We know that kids are supposed to respect us, but we're supposed to respect them too. And giving respect to young people is real important to them. It makes them feel valuable. They say they wish they had known the importance of being supportive to their children. Understanding that different children go through different stages, and sometimes your kids are being bullied, sometimes different things are going on that you may not even be aware. But if you let the child know, I'm here for you, I'm going to support you, whatever you need, feel free to come to me, and I will help you with whatever it is. Tell your children that you love them. There are some people say, oh, all parents do that. No, they don't. All parents do not say the words, I love you. That's real critical when a kid is going up to hear the words. I think I was 50 the first time I heard my mom say through her lips that she loved me. And when she said it, I was in shock. And I said, did she just say what I thought she said? Wow. So make sure you say the words to the children. I love you. I'm here for you. I got you. I don't care what you're going through. I am here. Forgiveness. People say they wish they had said those words to their children. Children will say, I'm sorry, Mom, you forgive me? But when our behavior is less than what it should be, do we ever apologize to them? Do we ever say, Nick, I've had a bad day. I apologize that I yelled at you. It wasn't anything you did. It was me. Because that says to our children that you're human too, and that you make mistakes. And for you to apologize teaches them that, hey, when I make a mistake, I'm not going to be too proud to say, I'm sorry, or I apologize, or will you forgive me? And lastly, a tip that I've learned that is just awesome when dealing with children, especially discipline or talking with them about something serious, get eye level with them. Don't stand up over them and yell and point your finger or whatever. Get on, if they're like a teenager or so, sit in a chair so that you're eye level. If it's a little one, I get on my knees so that we can still be eye to eye, and I can let them know how important and serious their actions are. And what that does is it helps keep their self-esteem intact. You don't break their spirit when you're standing like you would do if you're standing over them and just yelling and, we don't want them, when we correct them, to have their self-esteem lowered. We just want to call to their attention the actions that they've done and how they could have done it differently. That should be our goal when we are talking with our children and trying to get them to do the things that are right for them and that are healthy for them. And now, if you would please get ready for a meditation. If you would relax in the comfort of your homes, close your eyes, and just imagine that you're in a very special place and that you are surrounded by love. And we realize that not everyone has had a healthy relationship with their mothers. And so we would like to offer you this opportunity to release some of that pain that is surrounding you and the relationship with your mother. This meditation is based on an ancient Hawaiian prayer. It's called Ho'oponopono. And it is believed that saying these words neutralizes and eases painful memories. The words are, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. So at this very moment, imagine these words coming from the heart of your mother. Imagine your mother saying to you, I'm sorry for not being there for you when you needed me. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry for leaving or abandoning you at an early age. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry for being emotionally unavailable to you. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry for not being able to provide all your needs. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry for pushing my dreams on you. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry for not allowing you to be who you are. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. And lastly, I'm sorry for not protecting you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. And the response from the child whose heart is open and filled with love towards this mother says, and I'm sorry that I could not understand that you were doing the very best you could at that time based on your childhood and your life experiences, and that you couldn't give me what you didn't get or were exposed to. And now that I am an adult
and older, I see things through a different lens. And so I say to you, Mother, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. Again, please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. Thank you.
Flow, Spirit, flow through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding peace. Show, Spirit, show through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding love.
Title, message title that was, You Are the Gift. So each of you out there, every woman, every man, every child, you are the gift. And Miss Margaret, what a gift you are to us. Thank you so much. So today, right at this moment, is our opportunity to prepare our love offering, and there's a variety of ways you can do that. One is to go onto our website, and at the very top line, you'll see Giving Online. You can click that, and of course, you can also give through our text to give, and I must say, many more folks are signing up for that option. What a blessing that is, and there's a number that you can use for that, and I have a feeling there's a song coming up around that.
540-418-1228. That's
540-418-1228.
Text now.
Text now. I love that. Alrighty, so in this moment, we are going to watch a video. One of our co-treasurers, Tony Porton, has put together a video on prosperity, just a few moments with him, and here it is right now. Wow, wasn't that a great video? It was so quick.
Yay, Tony!
So there, yay, Tony, thank you. I know that it will be coming up at another time, and we'll enjoy it then for sure. So if you would, please, right where you are, join us in our offertory blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Giving is giving back to you. Giving is giving back to you.
Giving is giving back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. Back in good measure, it's giving back to
I just want to say before we start how proud of Lily Scott I am for tackling such a monster of a song.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way.
find your light.
I pray we'll find your light
And hold it in our heart.
and hold it in our heart.
As stars go out each night.
Stars go out each night.
Remind us where you are.
Remind us where we are.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our prayer.
When shadows fill our day.
Shadows fill our day.
Lead us to a place, oh my.
Guide us with your grace.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind and watch us from above. We hope each soul will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
Announcements. I mean, really, announcements just seem. But guys, I do want to take a moment. Yes, I'm going to get to those announcements. But really, our sound team, our PowerPoint, our audio, everything is just absolutely stunning today. So I hope all of you out there in live stream land have enjoyed it as much as I have.
We have a
being able
name.
to be here.
We
What's
have a
that?
name now. Dave came up with a name.
Oh, David Kennedy came up with a name. What is that?
We're the quarantine.
I'm imagining you all heard that, the quarantine.
And you know why?
Why is that?
Because there's no I in quarantine.
Oh my goodness, you guys are good. So I'm going to get right back to these announcements, and it's a pleasure for me right now to ask Miss Margaret to come up because she actually took the first workshop that was facilitated by Gail Boynton, and another one is coming up. It sounds absolutely wonderful. It's going to be offered Tuesday, May the 12th, from 7 to 9 p.m. It's a $20 suggested love offering, and you can register online at our website. And now here's Margaret.
This course is life-changing. This information is This course was life-changing for me. It is so powerful. If you are looking for a new tool
to help you live your best life, this could possibly be the one for you. He really teaches you the power of words. His teachings, the books, a lot of them, the information comes from Neville Goddard, and they talk about how powerful the words are, what you speak, what you say. And since I've been practicing the principles that I learned in this book, that I took in the class that Miss Gail taught, my life has really begun to change for the better. Every single day, I'm using the affirmations, and every single day, I have a different outlook on life. So I would encourage you, if you're looking for some new tools to improve your quality of life, take this class.
Alrighty, so as Reverend Paula will be, as we said earlier, with Emily for the next few weeks and her new grandbaby, we have on May 17th, Reverend Richard McDeesey giving the message, and his title is Your Divine Identity. Your Divine Identity. Wow, that's going to be exciting. On May 24th, Ann DeMichael, oh, that's me. My title is Change is Good. You go first. And also, our next announcement, please. We have a workshop coming up with Curtis Jones. Again, Curtis was with us a few months back doing a workshop, and they are well attended, and he is absolutely wonderful. He's going to be giving this workshop on May 23rd. It's a Saturday. It's at 1 p.m. It's a $25 suggested love offering. No one is turned away. Please join us on the website if you'd like to register. Again, the title, Emotional Alignment Made Simple. And it's coming up to the very end. One of our last opportunities to take the census. Please take time to do that. It's so very important. And it drives so many things. You can do it very easily online. That's what I did. And actually, it didn't take much more than about 10 minutes to fill out all that information. And if you would join us for our prayer for protection, we can hear you. And we're going to follow that with our song. So here we go. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Many blessings. Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday, 11 a.m.